What's up, everybody? What's up? It is 11/7/2018. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. Opposite of 7-Eleven. And we're just going to make sure the stream's populated and everything is working all right. Looks like everything is working all right, hopefully. Let's see. Perfect. All right. Everything seems to be working all right, and welcome back, guys. Like I said, it was 11/7/2018. So let's just jump straight into it. Wow. So these markets are it seems like it's taking a little bit of a sideways turn here, a little bit of a correction here. Let's actually go back to CoinMarketCap here. Yep. Everything is red. It's another red day here. Another red day in the crypto markets. That's rough. So let's jump over to TradingView and see. Let's see what we see here. BTC USD. XL Bezant. Wow. Okay, so I'm actually going to go over to my Coinbase chart here. And we're going to push this out to the 2 hour. Whew. A little bit of a downturn, huh? That's okay. Following a fairly clear pattern. So if you were just to draw on the MACD, and I don't suggest drawing on the MACD, but I do like doing it sometimes. I actually like that a lot. I like that a lot. Huh. Let's look at it in the 4 hour. Even the 4 hour, it kind of matches up a little bit. So maybe we're headed for a little bit more of a downturn, but if you looked at this last MACD cross, you could clearly tell it was a bull trap. Everything is down except Bezant. That is true. Hey guys, hey, I hope everyone is doing all right. So I'll be streaming around 8 p.m. Pacific every single day. And if you guys want me to stream earlier or later, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to cater to that time. Just want to make sure that you know, everyone has a voice here, and everyone you know, is voicing their own opinions accordingly. And wow, this actually looks really good. Even if you draw the MACD here, I mean, that's not too bad, huh? Whoa, that's not too bad at all. Let's look at this in the 2 hour. It all seems to line up here. That's beautiful. So maybe we'll see a slight little correction relatively soon. Maybe it's time to buy a little bit of Bitcoin right now. What are you guys thinking on this MACD curve? But this definitely looks like it's going down for a little bit. I mean, if you were just looking at this MACD cross and you traded off the MACD cross, you would have been burned really bad here, because you saw the cross and you would have just wanted to come right back in. Right back in here. Huh. We're seeing a little bit of a sell here. Look at that MACD cross. I mean, that wave trend cross, sell signal here. Even the wave trend cross seems to line up kind of perfectly. So what I would hope is it kind of buffers shorter here a little bit. I think we'll stop around 6,400. Yeah, I think 6,400 is a little bit of a better price target here. I'm going to just draw the 6,400. So that red line, and I'll brighten this line up. There you go. That's around 6,400. Wow, look how hard it was for us to get above 6,400. Whew. But remember, previous resistance turns into support. So I would hope that 6,400 becomes a little bit more of a support level here in the extreme short term for Bitcoin. But it doesn't look too bad. Just some simple market corrections here. Let's look at it in the daily. Yeah, MACD still lining up kind of perfectly here. That was a really hard sell there, but that was right after the big boom, so that was kind of expected here. So I would actually like to see this pop up a little bit. Remember, MACD is moving average convergence divergence. I wouldn't suggest charting it like the way I do, to tell you the truth, but I do like to see the trends and how it all pans out in the future. 2 hours, it actually does look it does look like we will be hitting that 6400 in a matter of hours here. That's what it looks like. If you're looking at this lazy bear squeeze momentum on the 2 hour, you can see that we're following these cyclical cycles here. So if we're seeing that cyclical cycle kind of run down, what I'd like to see is a little bit more sell pressure. If this is what I would like to see. Did you sell any BTC at 19 or 18K? I did not. Actually, I sold at around 15K. That's what we highlighted on the trading chat. As soon as it broke down from the 15K, where is it? Around this point right here, as soon as we broke down the second time on the 15K, we started selling a ton off because we knew that this was just a dead cat bounce. Even when it came from 20, and then it really slowed down at 17, and so we sold most of it off at 15K, which I'm still fine with. I mean, I'm still highly profitable at 15K, right? So not too bad there, guys. Not too bad at all there. And this daylight saving times is really messing with me. It's so dark, super dark all of a sudden, even though it feels way early. Like it's dark at like 6 o'clock now. I don't know why daylight savings times even exists anymore, but apparently it's on a lot of ballots, and now it just feels like the sleepy time of year. Interesting. All right, so let's go over to CoinMarketCap. So wow, Ethereum is down 2%, which is not too bad considering we've been hovering around that $200 range. It's at 213 right now. Wow. That's not too bad. ETHUSD still following this red line, and this $200 mark is this is ETHUSD. Let's actually look at an ETH BTC. Still hovering around here. Wow. That resistance completely plowed off that resistance straight down, and we were following this extreme falling wedge here, but we still don't have any market pressure come through here, which is very unfortunate. We're still hitting a very stable time in the market. Actually, I read this article where Bitcoin and Ethereum there's less action in the last 3 weeks than there were in USD. USD is actually fiat. It was actually more volatile than Bitcoin or Ethereum, which was remarkable to me. We're getting close. I'm gonna delete this actually. Love the Rick and Morty thumbnail. Thank you, thank you. I know Life Size Box, you love Rick and Morty. But that being said, yeah, wow, we may hit this 100-day moving average not even anytime soon. I'd like to hit this 100-day moving average on Ethereum. That'd make me a lot happier. Let's look at it in the week. So I actually love showing this chart too for ETH BTC. We're coming to an end of a cycle. If you could see this right here, hold on. Let me brighten this up here. So these are year-long cycles of highs and lows. So this is historically a low time for Ethereum. This is historically a low time for Ethereum. But if you actually, let's draw this on the logarithmic scale here. So look how beautifully that lines up. So this is 364, 364. You know, these are the time intervals, these yellow bars. And you can see this is another 364 days. So this is historically the lowest time for Ethereum. What does that mean for all you ETH heads? Well, if you're an ETH head, this means it's a relatively good time to get in. If you're looking to hold for a year or two, I mean, this is just year intervals, and we are seeing that this is historically a low time for Ethereum. Quarter 4 is historically a low time for Ethereum. I mean, this is even true for last year too. Right? This is specifically, we're specifically just talking about ETH BTC pairing right now. So compared to Bitcoin, Bitcoin runs up usually on Q4. Ethereum starts to hit that lull point. And if you do want to chat, jump over to YouTube at youtube.com/Cryptosomniac. We'll be happy to chat with you guys here. I try not to go on Facebook and Twitter, even though we are streaming there, but it's just so much to manage, and you know there isn't really a good aggregator. But I'm following you guys on Twitter as well, so don't worry. If you guys are chatting on Twitter, I see you as well. Man, Ethereum. So if you want to buy Ethereum, I mean, it could be the time to buy Ethereum, especially before all the Constantinople and all the forks that they're going to do to proof of stake. So this is BTC USD, and actually let's see if we could pull out a larger scale here. Wow, this is 2015. So this is the logarithmic scale. We're going to draw some trend lines here. I like that a lot, actually. This actually seems to be pairing up quite nicely. What is that? That sweet spot is around 4,500. Now, 4,500 is marginally better than the $3,500 that it, on average, costs to mine a single Bitcoin. So, keep an eye out for that, guys. You know, I don't think Bitcoin will ever get below profitability level. I just don't see that happening when it comes to mining. Ooh, yikes. So we're still falling in this wedge here. I don't think we've really broken out this wedge here. I think we're bound to go right back down here. Let's look at the MACD cross. Wow, look at that. That is historically what's been happening over the years, or over this year. So hopefully what we'll see is we're in the stable zone right now, and then hopefully we sort of settle and kind of take off once there's better news coming into the market. So if Bitcoin is 800 bucks, that means it's not profitable to mine. When it's not profitable to mine, that means the blockchain is no longer functional. I don't think that really could happen. Why can't we say that August was the bottom? Why can't we say that August was the bottom? So let's go back to BTC USD. And we'll go over the altcoins as well. So I'm going to delete these. Actually, I'm going to pull this back down right here. So this was I would call this the absolute bottom for Bitcoin right now. That's at 5,800. Could we call that the bottom? Absolutely, we can. But it's just we've had better and better numbers through here. I wouldn't quite say it would jump down to 5,800, but it could jump down to 5,800. But I'm just I'm skeptical if it ever jumps down under 6,000. I mean, I thought we were going to go to 4,500 personally, and we very may well jump down to 4,500. But I think there's going to be better news coming into this